Hello and welcome to your quick feel good yoga flow, whether you're doing it in the morning, the afternoon, evening before you go to sleep. This is just a nice fluid movement and we just want to take a moment for ourselves, connect our breath to our body and do whatever feels good for the next 15 to 20 minutes. So just going to start with one hand on your heart center and one hand on your belly. Closing your eyes and just looking down. I'm just going to take an inhale into your belly, your lungs and your chest. Exhale, releasing your chest, your lungs, your belly. Inhale, filling up your belly, your lungs, your chest. Exhale, releasing your chest, your lungs, your belly. Take one more here. And just bringing yourself to arrive on your mat. Leaving any stresses from the day and to-do list, just leaving it outside the door for the next little while. And bringing your attention inwards. Connecting exactly what. We're just going to lift our eyes up. And then inhale, lift your arms up over your head. And exhale, taking your right arm down to the side. Left fingertips are going to reach up and over. Just tipping your head up towards that left elbow. And keep both our sit bones grounded here. Feeling that lovely elongation along your side body. Inhale. And as you exhale, you're just going to tip your body forward over your right knee. I'm going to take a circle with the arms, switching it over to the opposite side. The left hand is grounded, right arm reach up and over, and tipping your head up towards the right elbow. Breathing in. And as you exhale, just reach those fingertips a little bit further. And taking that circle around again. Just taking a few of these. Just in your own time, with your breath, however it feels good. And each time, just reaching your fingertips that little bit further over to the side. Here we're going to come and meet back into our center position. We're going to inhale, our arms come over our head. Exhale, we're going to drop that left hand to the right knee. Right arm drops behind. Imagine a thread pulling you up from the crown of your head, lengthening through your spine, just tipping your head towards that right shoulder. Keeping those sit bones grounded still, hips facing forwards. In the next inhale, our arms come back to center, and exhale, we release over to the opposite side, tipping your head over your left shoulder now. And bringing yourself back to the center. We're going to come onto our all fours position. We're going to come into a nice fluid cat-cow here. So when we inhale, dropping the belly, shoulders drawing down the back, and tipping your gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, we arch rounding through the spine and tucking your chin into your chest. And then taking that roll again. Really moving through your shoulders here as well. Paying attention to all areas of your body. Just getting to know where it feels good. Maybe your neck's a little bit tight. Maybe you've been sitting down all day, so just going to add an extra little circle to the neck if that's the case. Or maybe you're just waking up in the morning and you want to add a circle to all of your body. The first movement of your day. Just listening in and doing exactly what you need. You take it the opposite direction if you are circling around. Then coming back into that center position again. We're finding a little bit of neutral spine here. And then we're going to add deeper rolls. So we're going to inhale, we're going to look up. And as you exhale, we're going to push back into our child's pose. So we're going to keep flowing. So as you bring it forward, this kind of lift up your hip, lifting the chest, opening up, and taking yourself back into that child's pose. You can stay in your cat-cow if that feels good to you today. Really getting that spinal articulation. And then we're going to tuck those toes and then lift your hips back up into our downward facing dog. Just pedaling our legs out here. Moving the hips. And then come into a still position, both heels grounded towards the earth. Just checking that our neck's nice and relaxed here, just shaking it out a little bit, that feels good. We're going to extend your right leg up to the sky, pointing those right toes. And we're going to step your right foot up in between your hands, dropping the back heel, back knee even, down to the ground. We're going to inhale, lift your arms up nice and high, opening up through the heart center. And exhale, releasing your hands down. Pushing that right leg back now. Extending through the knee. And keeping the movement. So everything you're doing here, we're keeping flowing with our breath. Exhale, we're pushing it back, we're extending. And inhale, we're coming into that lunge position. Finding an extension. And bringing ourselves forward. Holding here for a moment as you then heel toe your feet out to the right edge of your mat. Both hands coming to the inside of that right foot, tucking your back toes under and just wiggling yourself back and forth slightly, opening up through the hips here as we come into a variation of our lizard stretch. And we keep shifting back and forth if our hips are feeling a little bit tight today. Or we're going to drop that back knee. You're going to begin to roll your foot out onto the left side. Right hand coming onto that knee and pushing yourself away. Extending the stretch into your chest and lifting the back foot even, taking it into our lower body. Inhale, we keep opening up through the heart. And exhale, drawing that heel in that little bit more. Inhale. Exhale, releasing the right hand back down, tucking our toes underneath, and kicking straight back into that three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale. You're going to come into a plank. The right knee comes to your chest. Inhale, we lengthen. Extend, three-legged dog. Exhale, we comes chest as we lift into. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, bringing it through. This time we're going to keep the knee here. We're going to begin to extend your right leg underneath your left armpit. Left arm reaches up to the sky, coming into our fallen triangle position. Keep looking towards your mat if you're feeling a little bit wobbly, or lifting your gaze up towards that left hand. We want to keep our core strong here. We're lifting the hips as high as possible, adding a nice little extension if you want through that left side. Breathing yourself in, and exhale, releasing that hand back onto the ground. We're coming back onto your chest, extending into our one-legged plank now, and we're going to flow it out. So if you'd like to release into your knees, chest, chin, or if you want to take a full chest stronger here, then you can. We're going to come into our cobra, or our upward facing dog. And exhale, tucking our toes, pushing back, lifting our hips, coming into our downward facing dog. Relaxing the head, the shoulders, drawing the heels to the ground. Taking a breath here, inhale, and exhale, our left foot is now lifting towards the sky, pointing your toes. Inhale, and exhale, we step that left foot up, between our hands at the top of our mat, and we release the back knee down to the ground. Pushing your hips forward, checking that our alignment of the front knee is over the ankle here, lifting through the chest. And on our next exhale, we release, extending that front leg. Adding the float now. Inhale, we push it forward into our low lunge, relaxing the shoulders, drawing them back. Exhale, we extend into that half split position. Inhale, bring it forwards. When we come back into our half split, we want to flex that front foot, drawing the toes towards you so we've got a deep stretch here, feeling that along our calves into our hamstrings. One more. And coming into our low lunge, heel toe, that left foot to the outside edge of our mat, hands coming into the center, taking that lizard shift back and forth, so tucking our back toes, and just beginning to move from the hips. Just paying attention, noticing this feels a little bit different to the other side. We always tend to have one side tighter than the other. Sure. Maybe keep doing this if you like, or we're going to take the deeper version of the stretch. We're going to release that back and back onto the floor, turning our left foot onto the edge, left hand pushing into our knee, extending away. You can stay here if you like. We want to go into the lower body as well. We're going to kick that back heel up, left hand reaches behind, and opening our heart up to the sky. Inhale, and exhale. Pull that heel in that little bit more, feeling that stretch through the quads, whilst we're still opening up through the hips. Relaxing the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, we release that left hand, comes back to the center, tucking our back toes, front foot comes nice and flat, and then we go and kick straight back into that three-legged dog. Toes pointing to the sky. Inhale. And exhale, bring it forward into plank, knee to chest. Inhale, we extend. Exhale, bring it in. And inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in, hold in here. We begin to extend that left foot underneath our right armpit now. Shifting the back heel so our back foot's flat, right arm extends to the sky, coming into our fallen triangle. Again, gaze is down to the mat, we feel a bit wobbly, or we're going to have a look up to our right hand. Core engaged. Breathe in. And on our exhale, we take it into a deeper stretch. Our fingertips reach towards the top of the mat, feeling that stretch through our intercostal muscles, from our ankle all the way through to our fingertips. And we release that right hand down, shifting ourselves back, coming into our three-legged dog once more, bringing ourselves through to plank, and then we either do our knees, chest, chin, or we come into our full chaturanga, so our elbows staying close to our body. We're releasing the toes coming through into our cobra, up dog, and exhale, we take it back into downward facing dog. Coming back to your breath. Hopefully our heels are a little bit closer to the ground now from the start of our practice. After doing a few flows. Inhale and exhale. We're going to bring our knees onto the mat and come back into our child's pose. Our knees are nice and wide, toes together, extending toward the top of the mat. Chest reaching towards the ground. We're lifting the head up once more and walking our fingertips over to the left side. So our body is folding over that left knee, left hand, right hand fold on top of the left hand. Just slowing ourselves down. Inhale. Exhale. Lift onto your fingertips. And slowly walking the hands over to the opposite side, right hand down, left hand on top. And then back to the center again. Tucking your chin into your chest, and then just slowly walking your hands up towards your body. And we're going to come and be in the center of our mat again. If you want to stay on your knees, you can. If you want to come back into that seated position. We're going to return to where we began our practice, placing one hand onto our heart center, one hand onto our belly, closing our eyes. Inhaling, filling up our belly, our lungs, our chest. And exhale, releasing the chest, the lungs. Final breath, arms reaching up over your head now as you inhale. Reach as high as you can, filling up. And as you exhale, sigh it out. Releasing your hands together down to your heart center. Just thanking yourself for taking these moments out of your day, releasing the body, and finding a moment of stillness in the mind. Flickering our eyes open.